I'm going to showcase the Azores high and the Bermuda high. And we can already see those. And so Bermuda is a country or an island country, a little somewhere over here, and Azores or an island group over here. And so we have these high pressures that are very predictable as far as being here, pretty much constant, especially during this time of year. I'm going to focus in on August, September, during hurricane season here for us in Northern America. So we have the very characteristic of high pressures is we have divergence. Notice we have separation happening here. Winds going this way on one side and on the other side going the opposite direction. Even further, we notice the clockwise pattern. And so high pressures in the northern hemisphere, they spin clockwise. I'm going to go ahead and I'll turn on the air pressure, mean sea level pressure, and this will also show it. So with white being high pressure and these darker colors being low pressure, you can see this high pressure area, this area of white located right through here is where we find the Azores high and the Bermuda high. Now why they're important is if we go down here to the equatorial low pressure area, which we can clearly see. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the wind, which we can clearly see how we have these convergence, these winds coming together here along the equator. So we see the doldrums as well. So earlier I mentioned the doldrums, and this doldrums is the area of light winds along the equator, along essentially this equatorial low pressure area in which this convergence happens, and we have uplift. So right along here I should expect we should have precipitation and cloud cover. So go ahead and turn on the total cloud cover. And we do. And so along this area of convergence we have cloud cover. And we'll go ahead and look at rain and precipitation as well. And so you can see precipitation over the last 3 hours. And so here, convergence. And so what's going on here is we have this dense rain belt, which we call the intertropical convergence zone, which is essentially the trade winds coming from the northeast in the northern hemisphere and coming from the southeast in the southern hemisphere converge together to form this dense rain belt. And it's out of this dense rain belt that we get the origins of our hurricanes that eventually work their way from actually go from all the way over here. I mean, if we go down to it, the Ethiopian highlands is where a lot of this activity is kickstarted. But once again, we focus in on the key characteristics of tropical cyclone formation is that they form over warm ocean waters. And so here we have the potential for an early formation of a tropical cyclone.